The abusive nature of Brexit leadership. Now, I don't agree with being abusive, even with those who abuse me on this channel. I seek to engage constructively and to point out the funny side. For example, when It's My Party and I'll Lie If I Want To, that I co-wrote with Augusta Lees. QR codes to take you 120 videos. Great Christmas present. But why do I say the abusive nature of the Brexit leadership? Well, let's look at some of the things that the Brexit leaders say to people who may disagree with them, or indeed may be more or less on their side. They tell them it's going to be wonderful in the future. It's your fault that it hasn't been wonderful so far. It's off limits to talk about it. And it's off limits to talk about the real reason why it's off limits to talk about it. However bad it gets, you won't be able to get out. And they make these statements with increasing desperation. Now, I'm not blaming everybody who comes up with this. Many are Tory politicians who are given a line to declare at a particular moment, such as "we can't talk about this," and trot that out in interviews and then get into a mess when anybody probes further because they haven't got anything beyond that initial script. But if you look at the principle behind these series of statements, don't you notice that it's very similar to what somebody says in an abusive relationship? Yes, it's going to be much better, but everything that's gone wrong is your fault. We can't talk about it, and you can't get out. This is the talk of an abusive relationship. And whatever we argue, pro or against a particular policy, let's at least talk about it rationally. Let's at least talk about it in a way in which we examine the positives and negatives of any particular course of action. And let's not treat those that we're talking to as unable to engage in that discussion. That's my plea. Mike Cashman, Britannia Waves the Rules. Please subscribe. Thank you.